French or Spanish. Latin has 3: masculine, feminine, and neuter. Most first declension nouns are feminine, and most second declension nouns are masculine. Right, let's check out the first and second declensions. For the first declension, we're going to use the feminine noun puella, meaning girl.
They sit forward so they can see.
You can see the nominative
I know
singular,
what you do with
puella,
your hands behind your head,
the nominative plural, puellae,
behind his head.
the accusative singular, puellam,
We need to see them, he says.
the accusative plural, puellas, the genitive singular, puellae, the genitive plural, puellarum, the dative singular, puellae, the dative plural, puellis, the ablative singular, puella, and the ablative plural, puellis. These endings are the same as in other first declension nouns, such as filia, daughter, and serva, slave woman. Just be careful, as some of the endings are the same. A, E appears on the genitive and dative singular and the nominative plural. Long I, S, appears on the dative and ablative plural. And note the long A on the ablative singular, compared to the short A on the nominative singular. Right, let's take a look at the second declension, using the masculine noun coccus, meaning cook. Nominative singular, coccus. Nominative plural, cockui. Accusative singular, cockwu.
I wanted to shut it down.
Accusative plural, cockwas. The genitive singular, cockwi. The genitive plural, cockworum.
Yes,
The dative singular, cockwo. The dative plural, cockwis. The ablative singular, cockwo. And the ablative plural, cockwis. As before, be careful with noun endings that are the same. This pattern is the same as all other masculine second declension nouns, such as filius, son, and servus, slave. Now, the vocative, which is used when addressing someone, of the second declension singular, is not
2:15.
us, as you would expect, but e.
It'll switch.
You two Brutus.
Between
two Bruta.
you and Gates, 1:14 and 2:15.
Got all that? Good. By now you should know where to find us. But if you don't, here you are. Check out the website, the Facebook page, the Twitter page, and don't hesitate to send me an email at thehistoryofpodcast@gmail.com. Now you've watched that, you know what to do. Watch this again. Memorise these noun endings. If you do, you'll be ready for lesson 5, when we shall put these last 2 lessons together to begin to form simple sentences.
You get a BP cuff. It's like $80 at Walgreens. Supposed to be 120/80. She does now.
Hello and welcome to Learning Latin, Lesson 5, Simple Sentences. Having looked at verbs and nouns, today we're going to put them together into sentences. First things first, let's go over the vocab you've learnt so far. There are first conjugation verbs: amo, I love; cello, I hide; clemo, I shout; porto, I carry. Second conjugation verbs: habeo, I have; manio, I remain. Second declension nouns: puella, girl; filia, daughter; serva, slave woman. And second declension nouns: coquus, cook; filius, son; servus, slave. And now I'm going to teach you a few other words which will add to your sentence constructing ability. Et, and, si, if, said, but, nam, for or because, que, why, non, no or not, nunc, now, and diende, next.
Yep.
We're also going to look at how you say
Portal
you
is the
and I.
game.
I decline to like this. Ego is the nominative. Me is the accusative. Me is the genitive. Mihi, or sometimes me, is the dative. And me is the ablative. And you declines like this. Tu is the nominative. Te, the accusative. Tui, the genitive. Tibi, the dative. And te, the ablative. That's you singular, not you plural. We'll get to that later. Right, so ready to construct some sentences. The cook has daughters. The cook is the subject, so it would go into the nominative. Coquus. It is a third person singular verb, so we would find the correct verb, habeo, and find the right person ending, which you'll remember, as it is the third person singular, is t, giving us habet. Daughters is the object of the sentence, so it would be in the accusative case, filias. And, as you'll remember from lesson 1, verbs drift towards the end of a sentence. So, the cook has daughters would be coquus filias habet. Now, let's try something harder. I do not love you. I is the subject, so it is in the nominative case, ego. Love is the first person singular, so it is amo. But it is not love, so it would be non-amo. You is the object, so it is in the accusative case, te. So, I do not love you would be ego te non-amo. But as we can tell, I is the subject because of the verb, amo, being first person singular. We don't need the ego there. It could just be te non amo. We'll try one final one.